Hi everybody, this is Jamie from Jamie's Hooked. It's been a few weeks since I did my last video. I attempted to do Vlogmas. I have come to this conclusion that I am not cut out for that type of commitment on vlogging. No, it's not gonna happen. It's just too much. It's too much for me. I mean, for those who can do it, good for you. I have come to this conclusion that it is just not working out for me. On that regard, I can't do a video every day, and it's too much to handle. Um, but now that the holidays are over, things have calmed down quite a bit. I'm finally home. I really haven't been home in like 2 weeks. If any of y'all just don't know, I work for a school district, so therefore I get the same holidays as the kids for the most part. And so usually, well, what I have in the last year or so, um, whenever my nephews are out of school and I'm out of school too, I watch them. And so while they're enjoying their winter break, I'm watching them, making a few bucks on the side, so it kind of helps me catch up on some of the, holiday bills. It's really, really nice. I get to be with my nephews. I love them very, very much. They can be quite a handful. I love them so much, but yeah, they can drive me crazy. Um, it's so funny. One of my youngest nephew, he has a new nickname for me. I absolutely love it. He calls me Auntie Venom. I'll go around and I'll go, Auntie Venom's gonna get you. And he just starts running and laughing. And it's just, it's a little game that we play. It's just really, really fun. I really do love those kids. Um, but yeah, holidays are done. I'm gonna, which way am I pointing? Okay, yeah. I gotta get this old tree taken down. Hopefully in the next few days. So maybe next time I do a video, it won't be there anymore. Um, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last year, which I kept it up for way too long. And I already got a, terrible joke from my roommate going, "Why are you trying to take it down now?" I'm like, okay, come on. I love you, but I don't love your sense of humor. So, anywho, I really haven't been making too much. I mean, I made a couple of, well, actually, I made a bandana cowl for Mom for Christmas. And I made it out of the same Lion Brand homespun in the Harvest colorway. And it seemed to go over quite well. My sister absolutely loves her. I've seen her wear it multiple times. Um, it's just, turned out really, really pretty. And I think Mom likes hers as well. Um, and right now, I'm trying to finish up a hat for my kid. She's about to leave to go back to college, so I really got to get hopping on this hat. I'm almost done. But if any of y'all recall, I was trying to get in. I was waiting for that order of the Big Twist yarn that I'd ordered from Joann's, and they said it was going to come in 2 days. It didn't. It didn't. It showed up like this Saturday, right before I was like going out the door, and I was getting ready to go to my sister's house, and it showed up on my doorstep. And I had just, been waiting like every day. I've just been waiting on this package yarn, and it kept saying, "Oh, it will be here tomorrow. It will be here tomorrow." And every time I check the tracking on it, I think it's just because of the holidays. I mean, it did show up to like the next Saturday, which is exactly 7 days after I ordered it, and I get a chance to really do a review on it. But I'm going to kind of do a slight review on it now. I've never used the Big Twist before, and I actually quite like it. It's, I think I got it for like a, oops. God. That's what I get for moving stuff around. And you still can't see me, can you? Aw. Ah, really. This goofy camera. Okay, it's just going to have to do. Anyway. So I had ordered this really dark purple, and I don't know if I can get the right light for it. It's really dark, and it's like a really dark purple, and I think it matches her school colors really well, and they're purple and white. And I made her a scarf. Guys, I asked her, I said, "What do you want?" She's like, "Well, make me a scarf," you know. So she wanted like a football scarf or something, you know, or you know, she's part of like the Team Spirit organization, so she goes to all the team games and things like that. Like right now, she's fixing to start basketball season, or they're in basketball season now, so she's going to go to a lot of the basketball games. So I made her this Team Spirit scarf to wear, and it's just a series of half doubles, and I'm gonna put some fringe on it, you know. So I think it turned out pretty cute. I think it turned out all right, and it's gonna keep her warm. And then I'm also on the same skein that I used. I only used one skein of the big twist, but I'm also making, you know, I'm trying to finish it up. So I'm kind of playing a little yarn chicken with it. So I still only have like a little bit. Whoops, hit my hook. So I'm still making her, and it's a half double beanie, and I still got like this much. So I'm hoping it will be enough, and then the rest I'll just do in white, and uh, it'll be, you know, long enough, and then the rest I can do a white and like, you know, front post, back post, brim, and then she can also fold it up, so she needs to like keep her ears warm, and then she wants me to put a pom pom on top. I do have a pom pom maker. And a tassel maker that I had actually found at Michael's in the discount section. Um, so I picked up that. So I haven't made a pom pom yet, but I've been making tassels, and I've been using the tassels that I've been making both for um, this scarf and also for the bandana cowl. And now, if you're curious about which bandana cowl I've been making, it's the one by Bag O' Day. Um, I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned that or not, but that's pretty good design. And, you know, I've been getting some positive feedback from that design. And I think I'm going to still utilize that in the future. So anyway, so I'll just kind of show you some of my whips and works in progress. I was also making a poncho from Shawl and a Ball. Um, that's a Bag O' Day thing, but I lost my hook. I had an H hook, and I think it was the only one that I had, and I haven't been able to go anywhere and go get a new one. And so I have to kind of put that one on hold, which is okay because I was kind of getting a little bit bored with it because it's just a repetitive pattern. But it looks so pretty when you're working with that shawl and a ball. It's really a pretty yarn. I really do like the effects on it. The gradient colors kind of, you know, uh, melding into each other. It's really nice. Um, and then I did have my 200 subscriber giveaway, and that was actually the last video that I did, and Sandra Tanner won that. And then I ordered some Hirschner yarns. They were kind of like mystery boxes, and you got a pound of you had options of getting certain types of yarn in these mystery boxes, and they were actually on sale. I think they were like really reasonable. I ordered three. I ordered one that's a worst weight box, and one was and then two were fashion yarn boxes. And so I'm just kind of going to show off to you right now what yarns that they had sent me in these little mystery boxes. So I can't remember the exact wording for these yarns from Hirschner's, or how to describe. But they sent me all kinds of stuff. And stuff I haven't worked with before and not really seen before. So, I don't know if y'all have seen any of my early videos, but I was kind of showing off a lot of my lattice yarns that I have. I have a small collection of lattice yarns, different varieties. So this is actually another kind of lattice yarns. And the reason why I call it a lattice yarn, and everybody calls it different, but lattice yarns have a lattice or a ladder, or you want to call it. But this is where you do all your work at, right here in the top row here. And these are your loops. So whether you knit or if you crochet, this is where you work at. And this type of yarn here is called, this is the, if you can see it, it's kind of blowing out. There we go. Red Heart Boutique Filigree. And this one, it actually feels really kind of nice. But some of it's actually kind of coming apart right here, so I'm not sure. But it's got an interesting texture. You know, it's kind of has like a fabric, a woven fabric kind of look to it. It's quite interesting. You're supposed to, I guess it makes like a, you know, like a ruffle scarf, but I imagine you can do something else with this, you know, not just a ruffle scarf. Because I kind of think these, you know, kind of, to me almost, these ruffle yarns or lattice yarns, they're almost kind of like a one-trick pony. I mean, it's like different effects for these ruffle scarves, but I imagine you can make other things with it. You just kind of have to explore, you know, different avenues with it. So I might play around with these. We'll see. I don't know. Just whatever strikes me at the moment. You know how it goes. But this one was called, this color for this one is is called Toasted. So I don't know if Red Heart's still making these, and it's just might be a discontinued one. I really don't know, but I've never seen it before. So if anyone, excuse me, I'm like kind of itchy today. So if anyone has ever worked with this, let me know what kind of effect you got or what you made with it. I really would like to know. It's kind of an interesting yarn. I think this would be really cute, like as part of like a handbag or something. I don't know, or maybe some kind of embellishment. I'm not sure. It's different, so I'll have to play with this and see what I can do. And then they sent me another lattice yarn, and this one's really pretty. I've seen this before, but they sent me Premier Starbella and Starbella Flash. So it's really sparkly, and I know you can definitely see that on the camera because it's sparkly. It's really sparkly. I mean, if you can see it on camera, and it's super sparkly in real life. This one is called Inlay. So it's kind of like a brown, but it's got some pinkish red to it, I guess you could say. Anyway, I'm thinking like Christmas ornaments with this thing. Like you can make some really cute Christmas ornaments out of this. But again, it is a lattice style yarn. This one doesn't necessarily have a lattice on it. But it's a ruffle yarn, I guess you could say, because this is what they're featuring on their. I'm trying to find a piece of it to pull out by the end. There we go. On their ball band, but this one doesn't really have a lattice on it. It's just basically a mesh, and then I guess you work into the mesh wherever you want. As you can tell, I'm starting to lose my yarn. It's in my lap. So, I don't know. This is definitely an interesting looking ruffle yarn. So I got that one of those. That was kind of cool. And then, oh wait, I got two. I'm sorry. They gave me two of these sachet filigrees in the toasted color. So that's a significant amount that, you know, you could do something with. Okay, and then, let's see. And then this is that, I've seen this before online, but I never purchased it ever before. But on the Hirschner's website, it's called Department 71 Sienna. And I think it's just a little 50-gram ball. Let me see if I'm right. Yeah, just a little 50-gram ball. About yay big, you know. And the color is called Raven. So it's like a really dark, kind of like a dusty kind of black, you know. Not quite black, but just like an off black. And it's like a really dark gray. But it's got some sparkle and some shine to it. It's really quite pretty. And they got me one of those, two of those. Did I get two? Yeah, they gave me two of those. So you can probably make something with that. I'm not sure what I would make it with it yet. I might hold on to it. Maybe something later on for Halloween. I don't know. Maybe. Possible. You were watching that cartoon as a little kid? Possible. Alright. Maybe I'm the only one. Anyway, and then I've also seen this one online. And this was called Lighthouse Plume. And I think this is also Hirschner's product. It also could be a willow yarn product. Yeah, it's kind of blowing out. You really can't see the label on it. But anyway, this is super soft. I think this is acrylic. Let me see. Oh, it's actually merino and acrylic. It's 50% merino, 25% acrylic, and 25% nylon. But it does not feel like wool at all. I mean, it's like crazy soft. It's really soft. And then this color is called, let's see, is there a color on it? I really don't see a color on there. But it's kind of like a medium kind of brown kind of color. It's really soft. I'm really impressed how soft this is. Oops. And it says it's a 4-weight, but that's kind of thin, in my opinion, for a 4-weight. Yeah, it's a little too thin for me. It's maybe a heavier DK, but it's pretty soft. I really like it. Yeah, hand machine wash, lay flat to dry, made in China. It's really soft. I like that. I like the texture. Oh, it's really soft. I like it. Okay. And so those. Oh, and this other one, this Department 71, what is that made out of? It's 90% acrylic, 10% polyester. Yeah. It's not, now this definitely a number 4. It looks like a number 4 for sure. But this one definitely looks like a number 3 to me. It's just funny how different companies have different interpretations of what certain thicknesses are. Okay, so with every these bags, they send you a pattern. I don't remember. I think with this one, they sent a pattern called, this one's the multi-motif scarf. So this is their, I can't get quite right. There we go. So they sent me this pattern right here. You know, it's just a printout. Uses a number 4 So that's just something I have to work with and look at. I'm pretty sure I can find this on the Hirschner's website. But not bad. I mean, you get a free pattern. Hey, not bad. So that was, that was just out of the fashion yarn bag. And then the other one is the worsted weight bag. And then, what did I do with it? Here it is. Okay, so this is the pattern that they gave me. Is this it? They gave me like several patterns. This one is called, they gave me quite a few. This one's a knitted pattern, and this is actually printed in color. This one's called Touch of Lace. Cardi. That's actually pretty cool. But that's good for a good intermediate knitter, which I am not. But one of these days I will be. I will be a knitter. And one of these days I will try. Where's the other pattern? Did I put it over here? No, that's not it. Okay. And oops, sorry. I keep jacking with the camera, guys. I'm sorry. Anywho. Alright. And then they sent me this one's called the round ripple Afghan pattern, which I thought was really nice because I really do actually do like these kinds of Afghans. I think they look really neat, and something fell. I really do like these types of Afghans, and this is on a good, a thick piece of paper, and it's the kind that won't get messed up too bad. Yeah, I really like that. I like that starburst Afghan design. I'm going to move my camera just a wee bit more because my head's been cut off. Alright. There we go. Mazel tov. Alright. Okay, so this is the worsted yarn bag that I got. And they sent me an interesting little collection on the worsted weight. They actually sent me some Red Heart Classic. And this one is in the color called silver. And it's just, yeah, I guess it is kind of like a silvery kind of gray. And believe it or not, I'm really surprised because I'm kind of biased against Red Heart Super Saver because I always kind of think it's kind of rough. But this Red Heart Classic feels really soft. And I'm really surprised. And I'm wondering, okay, so are they two different types of yarns? Or are they kind of generally the same yarn, just one's in a bigger skein than the other? I don't know. I don't know if that is how that works out, but this feels really, really soft. I'm really surprised how soft it feels. And they sent me not just one, not two. They sent me 5 skeins of this. Okay. So I was like, holy cow. No, I think there's 6. Is there 6? I think that is 6. I haven't been home in a few weeks. I just got home Sunday and I didn't do anything but watch Netflix because I just needed some downtime. So I got 6 skeins of this color. Yeah. And that's not all they sent me. Okay, there was like more in this bag. I got this bag for like what? I think it was on sale. I think I got it for like what, $12.99 or $15.99. I don't recall 100%, but it's decently priced for what you're getting, I think. Okay, sorry for the crinkle crinkle. And then they sent, where is that? There you go. Hirschner's Erin. I've seen this in their Hirschner's catalog. I've never ordered it before, so this is my first time getting it. It's okay. It kind of feels like Super Saver to me. Slightly rough. Basically the same. To me, it just feels like the same texture. But it's 100% acrylic. This is 100 gram ball, which is 180 yards. Let's see. What color is this? Okay, so this color is this really dark red. It's called Merlot, which, yeah, I probably would call it Merlot. And they sent me 2 of these. And then I think I'm missing a skein of yarn. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, they sent me another Aran in this like a dusty kind of blue. It almost looks heathered, but not quite. It's like not quite heathered, but anyway. This one is called Denim. So yeah, kind of does like a denim color. You know, you can kind of check it out. So yeah. So they sent me that. So I got like 6 balls of the classic, the Red Heart Classic, and I got 3 of these, 2 in red, 1 in blue. I think with all of those together, that would make a really decent little blanket. You know, if you had, that silvery color and then like a little streak of the red and then a streak of the blue. I don't know, like an interesting color choice. Not bad, I think, for a few bucks. And then Sandra Tanner, it was won my 200 subscriber giveaway. So she ordered a fashion yarn pack, and I actually have it sitting right there in my backpack on the couch. And I'm actually going to put that in the mail tomorrow. Like I said, I haven't been home. I don't have a car. So when I go somewhere, it's a little bit kind of out of my way, but I will make a special trip to go to the post office and send that to her because I've been promising to send it to her, and I've been stuck in a situation where I couldn't get anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. Unlike my sister lives like really close to all these wonderful stores, and I just haven't been able to go anywhere. And been watching the kids. So, and that's the downside of kind of, watching them because I'm there for the whole entire day. Like my day doesn't end with them until like 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night. Even though when my sister does come home, it's like she really loves my company and she loves sitting there talking to me. And, we're just like BFFs. And, I can't just, like, hey, dump you with the kids. See you later. I want to go look at yarn. She doesn't understand that. She doesn't. She just doesn't get it. So maybe one of these days I'll get after work I'll just hop on the bus and go on down to like maybe Michael's or something. I'd rather go to Hobby Lobby. I haven't been in a Hobby Lobby in like months. They're just really hard to get to. Like there's one here in my neck of the woods, but it's almost like an hour-long bus ride, and it's kind of out of the way. Like I said, there's like one within walking distance, like half a mile to my sister's house. But like I didn't have time to go there because by the time she gets home, we're eating dinner, and I've got like 30 minutes to, get up there, and it's not enough time to look around. So I'm kind of bummed out about that, but I will get over it. Anywho, let's see. And then I picked up some yarn from a closeout place called Ollie's here in town. And I was really, I've heard about this place, and they sell all kinds of just closeout stuff. I mean, it's weird. You go in there and you see all kinds of stuff. And I went back in the back, and of all places, they had wedding dresses. Closeout wedding dresses. They're selling them for like $150. And I was just like, and formal wear, and like ladies formal wear, like like you can go back there and buy a cheap wedding dress and some bridesmaids dresses, and they would all match, like super duper cheap. And I was just tripping out on this. I was like, this is where I'm going to go to buy a wedding dress. Of course, probably none of them would fit me, but I'm serious. it was weird. It was just kind of like you go into this closeout store and you got like junk everywhere, you know. Um, and there's these wedding dresses sitting right there, right next to the hunting equipment. Only in Texas, right? Only in the South. You got camo and a wedding dress. It's just the way it works out. It's just so funny. Um, and but I thought the place was really cool because like I found like a rug that would like it's bigger than my living room floor for like 150 bucks. So I was like, dang, that's a good deal. It's not the best looking rug, but it's a rug, you know. And you would try going out and buy rugs, they're expensive. So I was sitting there thinking about like, oh, this one looks decent, you know, and I'm thinking about going getting a rug, but not right now. Maybe later on in the future. But they had some yarn there. Believe it or not, my boyfriend actually found it, and a few months, about like a month or so back, I had gotten an ad that had Ollie's was selling the burnout blanket yarn. They had gotten a big shipment in, and they were selling it for like $1.99, you know. And I was like, oh, I so want to go there, but I had to take a Lyft or an Uber to get over there. And so when we went a few weeks ago, right before Christmas, um, walked around, and I didn't see any at all. And we only saw this. So it's kind of like a camo kind of color, and definitely by the feel of it, it's wool. So maybe the old boyfriend will like this. You know, it's good manly colors, manly camo colors. So maybe I'll make him a nice, you know, hat or something with that. I think he would like that. So, so. What else? Oh yeah, and then I got my crochet surprise. Um, they always ask you to open it up or showing it off on any kind of social media after the 5th of every month. I haven't even touched it yet. I got it in like right before I left to go to my sister's house, and I put it on the couch. It had been there. I haven't even opened it up. I don't even know what's inside. So I guess that's what we're gonna do today. We're also gonna do crochet surprise. I know I've got a lot of content throwing at you today. So I got this too today, and um, the other day I canceled my crochet surprise. It was going to be a bit much in cost, and I need to save money right now, and so yeah, it's kind of like the thing. And so I'm going to get one more crochet surprise for January. So I just did for a few months. Hopefully, I hope I got something really cool this time. I had a pair of scissors over here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. See what I got. Hopefully, it's something cool. I did like November's crochet surprise. I got that stockings, that Bernat's Super Value, and I got the stocking patterns. I really did like that. That was actually pretty cool. The one before that I wasn't so crazy about. That last one was pretty cool. So I'm hoping this is gonna be something just as cool. All right, let's see here. Wrapper. Okay. Ooh, I see some Lion brand labels sticking out. Okay, so there's the pamphlet. I'm gonna look at this last. Ooh, it's Scarfy. I've never purchased Scarfy before. Now I'm getting kind of excited. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so looks like we got 2 skeins of Scarfy, and that's pretty. Ooh, I do like that. I love that color. I love this kind of a blue-green kind of color, and it's like swirled with white. Ooh, it's really pretty. I've never worked with Scarfy before, and this colorway is called Cream Teal. Yeah, definitely. I love that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Like, I don't know, I may not use this for its intended purpose because it's, well, it's Scarfy yarn. Okay, and this one's really pretty. I love gray. This is like a gray and white. This one's called Cream and Silver. So, very nice. And then, ooh, check this out. I got some pom-poms. I got 2 pom-poms. Pom-poms are not cheap, and these are like the furry kind, so I'm kind of like, heck yeah, this is pretty cool. And these are the kind that snap on the, that snap on. So I'm like, that's too cool. I think they're the kind that snap on. I think so. But I got a white one, and I got this gray-black one. So cool. All right, now I'm really curious about what this pattern is. Okay, I'm gonna check this out. I'm excited to see this. I think this is part of the reason why I got the crochet surprise, because I'm just getting surprised. And let's see here, what is this supposed to be? Bubble Wrap Slouch XL. Okay. Chill December brings the sleet, blazing fire, and Christmas treat. It's really cute. I don't know if it will or tail. So it's enough to make 2 hats. Oh, this is a Tony. This is one of Tony's designs from TL Yarn Crafts. Okay, so if you ever, are all over YouTube like myself, you ever watch Tony from TL Yarn Crafts, you need to. She's a really cool lady. I really do like her. She's very creative, very, just really good podcaster. I like her stuff. I like her channel. She's got a really great channel. So if you're not subscribed to her, I do suggest you check her out. Yeah, this is pretty dang cool. All right. And let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. Isn't that cute? Like, you can definitely make quite a bit with this. I think this would be enough to make several hats, not just 2. That's pretty neat. Okay. Alright, and then the tea of the month is called Burnside Chai. It's written on the back of this card. I personally love chai. My sister makes really good chai. I'm really excited about this scarf yarn. Ooh, so soft. I like it. It's expensive though. In my opinion, it's expensive. It's like a, usually it's like what, $10 a skein or something like that. It's not cheap. Where's that chai? Let's give it a good sniff. Yes. Burnside chai. So what is chai in here? It's black tea, Chinese, pure tea, Puerh. I have no idea how to spell that correctly or say that correctly. And it's got cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, peppercorns, anise, nutmeg, and cloves. And it's all organic. Very good. I bet this is going to be amazing. Let me smell it. We love chai in general. My sister makes really good chai though. Like, she's known for her chai. I think you've heard me say that before. Mmm. Oh, that smells great. Mmm. It really does have a nice peppery smell. Mmm. Oh, that smells good. Oh, so spicy smelling. Mmm. It's gonna be good. I got some coconut milk. Put some coconut milk in that cup of tea. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. I'm excited to try that. Anyway, okay. Well, I had one more thing I wanted to show you, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm getting a bit lengthy today already. So, in general, everybody's pretty much in good health in the family. Really can't say much, to be honest. Christmas went fine. It was nice and calm, and uh, there wasn't anything too big to. It was just really, really chill. Um, went to mom's. Ate a nice ham dinner. Um, yeah, just been having a nice time. The weather was great. This last Saturday, we went to Six Flags. It was only like 61, 62, 63 degrees, something like that on Saturday, and it was sunny, and it was really, really nice. My sister has season passes, and they had like Bring a Friend Day. So my daughter and I went with her and her kids, and we all had a great time. Um, I've never done the holiday in the park, um, so that was really a lot of fun. And rode some coasters, rode the Texas Giant. That's that's a long ride. And there's another one called the Titan. I rode it one time. I'm never riding it again. It's too much. There's another ride there called the Joker. I'm not riding that either. Forget it. I said, I took a look at that sucker. I said, no. I will stand on the sidelines. No. I will never ride the Titan again, ever again. I mean, like everybody, you know how they take your pictures when you're riding the big coasters, and everybody's having a good time. No, his face was not having a good time. No, I was crying. I kid you not, I was crying. I was that scared. I it this like when you scream, there was no sound. I mean, the sound was gone. I could not scream. I was so scared. And so I don't even want to ride it. I can barely ride the Texas Giant. Um, it's a very long roller coaster. It's like a 3 minute long roller coaster. The only way I can endure that one is to keep my eyes shut. Even though I'm not wearing my glasses and I really can't see anything, really, I just know that if I kept my eyes open, that I would just be petrified. And so I just kind of rode it with my eyes closed. So I'm a big chicken. Anyway, but that's okay. Anyway, um, that's it. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I hope y'all have a great new year. I have a lot of goals for myself. Um, I am planning to do different types of yarning. Like I definitely want to try my hand at knitting. I also have some looms. I have a sock loom. I have just sort of the square looms, not the circles, but the ones that like rectangles. I've got a set of those, so I'm gonna play with that. See what I can do with those. Um, I also have like this really old macrame book. So I was kind of going through some boxes and I found my really old macrame book. This one's from the 60s, like late 60s, like 67 I think is what the copyright on this one is. And my mom gave this to me like, I don't know, almost 20 years ago. Yeah, because I can't remember if I got this before my kid was born. I think I did. I think she gave this to me before my kid was born. And she was born 2000. It's 2020 now. So this is a pretty old book, and I've had it forever. But I love it. It's just a really good book. It's got a lot of really good instruction and basic macrame stitches in it, or stitches but knots in it. Um, so I definitely want to play around with this book a little bit more. Try to do some more macrame because I absolutely love macrame. Um, One of my most favorite purses ever was a little macrame crossbody bag that I bought in a boutique back when I was like 18, 19 years old. And I wore that sucker out because I wore it everywhere. I just absolutely loved it. It had a little fringe on it, had a little button loop on it, to close it with a single little oblong button, and it was just great. I just absolutely love that bag. So I just want to make something like that again. So definitely, I think with this book's help, I can definitely try to make something like that. Um, so hopefully in the future, I'll, put out, more videos on my adventures in the yarn arts. So anyway, well, y'all have a great new year, and if you like me, click that thumbs up, subscribe to me, hit that notification bell if you'd like. You don't, no pressure. You don't have to if you don't want to. But, if you like my videos, hit that bell. Anyway, well, y'all have a good evening. All right, bye.